Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go through a variety of topics, but this first topic, we're going to talk about the Tesla Model Y standard range rear-wheel drive and the problem with it and why some people don't really feel like it is a great deal. So we're going to take a look at it, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. We got Nathan, Christian, thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. So we've got this latest post from Tesla North America on X. Model Y rear-wheel drive is now available in the US, starting at $32,890. Of course, a very low baby price after a $7,500 federal tax credit and estimated savings. Actually, a lot lower if you factor in the Tesla referral code as well discount. It's a $500 discount down below in the description if you want to get it, check it out and get access to it. And so now this vehicle is available. You can go to tesla.com, you can play around with the builder, you can add all the features that you want, and it starts at a retail list price of $43,990 before taxes, fees, or anything like that. And the probable savings price is where you see it right here, $32,890. And if you're looking to finance it, then it's going to be a 6.49% for 72 months. And so here's Elon's spin on it, or Elon's take. Quote, more affordable rear-wheel drive version of the Model Y is now available. Note, it performs well on snow and ice with all season or winter tires. All-wheel drive is nice to have, but not required for winter driving. I mean, he does have a point there. I mean, if you get winter tires, I don't know about all season tires, but definitely winter tires, a rear-wheel drive could do a little bit better. But if you're in an area that gets any sort of inclement weather like wind, snow, I would still go with the all-wheel drive it at the end of the day. But here's the first problem with the Tesla Model Y standard range. Here's a post from Jeremy. Tesla has no business making this car this slow, or a car this slow. Quote, at the Model 3 event, Elon said, quote, at Tesla, we don't make slow cars. 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds is slower than the Prius Prime. Shots fired. Actually and literally embarrassing. Tesla should not make a single vehicle that does 0 to 60 in over 5 seconds. So interesting post here. I mean, usually Jeremy does a little bit some troll posts, so who knows if he's actually serious or not, but he does have a good point. Model Y standard range being the cheapest Tesla Model Y that you can get is also the slowest Tesla Model Y you can get. 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds. It's pretty slow. 0 to 60 on the Model Y long range is 4.8 seconds. But the one thing here, that with any electric vehicle, the 0 to 30 miles per hour is a lot faster than the 0 to 60 miles per hour than any other vehicle, because of course electric vehicles have this instant acceleration, instant torque, so you feel like it's a lot faster because it's instantaneous. But taking a look at the Model 3 standard range rear-wheel drive, this Model 3 comes in at 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds, so just a little bit faster than that. And so that could be the one issue or the one problem with this Model Y standard range. But from my perspective, you know us, we might want to make sure we get the best deal out there, and I really cannot recommend this Model Y standard range at the moment, because yes, it is the cheapest one. It's the cheapest one by a long shot at what, $7,000 between the Model Y standard range rear-wheel drive and the Model Y long range. But you know and we know. But on this channel, we go and take a look at what actually are the actual prices people are buying at. And here it is. This is waiting for Tesla.com, where we can see that Model Y long ranges are in inventory at a substantial discount, $3,000 to $4,000, maybe even $5,000 off. And the cheapest Model Y long range that you can get in the country right now has a $4,290 discount at a purchase price of $46,200. Stack it with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can get an extra $500 off. And that brings you to a purchase price of around what? $45,700, where if we were to stack this up with a brand new one at $43,990, you're really only what, $1,000 to $2,000 away from a standard range rear-wheel drive to an inventory discounted Model Y long range. And of course, this Model Y long range, if you're in Colorado or if any market where there's an inventory one available, you're going to be able to take delivery of it within a week or two. Whereas if you order this Model Y standard range, we have no idea when this could be, because this is a new vehicle. They might be converting their existing inventory right now into inventory for this vehicle. But on top of that, if you don't believe in the long range, if you just want to get an all-wheel drive version as well, that's if you need the all-wheel drive, you can see it's kind of the same story right here. You can see here's an all-wheel drive version with 20-inch rims, a little bit high because of the 20-inch rims, but here's another one, Model Y all-wheel drive 5-seater with a $2,100 discount. In this kind of scenario, I would say definitely the long range is a better deal at the end of the day. But really, any deal that you can get right now that has a $4,000 to $5,000 or $6,000 discount on an inventory vehicle, then that would be the way to go, especially if you can get the Tesla referral code discount, which is $500 from the one down below in the description. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. I mean, 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds is still kind of fast, but also could be kind of slow. But we really want to see what is that 0 to 30 mile per hour speed at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link for support the channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested. Ramon, thanks for coming in. Carlos, thanks for coming in. Alan, thanks for coming in. Jordan, thanks for coming in. Let's go through some of your comments right now. Hey, Dennis, I just noticed now that they have more Model 3 Performance inventory. Should I wait to get one and hope for more discounts, or wait for a new Model 3 Performance? Also, the new Model 3 Performance, more higher price, a Plaid version, or as fast as the current version? Stats, we unfortunately have no idea, because there is no Plaid or Performance across the world right now. In terms of should you wait, if I didn't need a vehicle right away, I would probably just wait for the new Model 3 Highland, unless a Model 3, the current version, pops out with like a $5,000 to $6,000, maybe even $7,000 discount, then that might be a different story. Because yes, interest rates may keep going up, but yes, the deals might get a little bit more aggressive as well. What do you like better, the Model 3 Performance or the Model Y Performance? So I've certainly, there was a certain point where I loved the sedans. I love the load riding sedans because of the performance and the handling. But nowadays I do feel like I like the SUVs a lot bit better, because it's more sustainable, it's more usable. So I would say go Model Y Performance, but really it's whatever is the best deal. If you can get $5,000 to $6,000 off more, then for sure I would go with that. Carlos, do you know if the 7,500 credit will stop after December? It doesn't seem like it will. It's going to be changing to a point of sale discount at 7,500, but we have no ideas on whether this Model 3 or Model Y or any vehicle will qualify, because the restrictions of that bill or that law or whatever it is gets a little bit more restricted. It goes about up 10%. And so the Model 3, Model Y, and now even the Model X might not actually qualify for that 7,500, but we have no idea. But of course, Tesla's going to try and push the story that it might end, and so you should take delivery now. That's going to be their story. Alan, I would definitely agree. 0 to 60 in 6 seconds on a Model Y is criminal. Yes, exactly. Jordan, if it's still a Tesla, the pickup will still feel superior to most ICE vehicles. Yeah, 100% correct, Jordan, because that instant torque, that instant acceleration is really where you feel most of the speed, and the instantaneousness of it is really nice when you're driving around highway, local streets, or anything like that. Carlos, the 7,500 tax credit is not for the Model S. Unfortunately, no, it is not. It has to, for sedans, it has to be under $55,000 to qualify, and unfortunately the Model S is what, $70,000, and really don't think it'll ever get under that threshold. Only the Model 3 is at the